Somalia was once called the world's most failed state. In 2010 and 2011, the country was in chaos, civil war, famine, and no functioning government. But here's the surprising part. Over the last decade, Somalia has been making steady progress, and its story today is far more hopeful than most people realize. Part 1: Why Somalia was a failed state. After the collapse of its government in 1991, Somalia went nearly 2 decades without a central authority. Warlords and extremist groups like Al-Shabaab controlled huge areas. In 2011, famine killed more than 250,000 people. Piracy off the coast threatened global trade, and the economy had completely collapsed. Somalia became the textbook definition of a failed state. Part 2: The turning point. But change began around 2012. A new federal government was formed, a provisional constitution was adopted, and Somali institutions, like parliament and the central bank, came back to life. Slowly, the world started to recognize Somalia again. Part 3: The progress. Since then, here's what has changed. Major cities like Mogadishu and Kismayo were retaken from Al-Shabaab with African Union support. Piracy, which once terrified global shipping lanes, has dropped by over 90%. The economy is growing. Somalia even qualified for debt relief from the IMF and World Bank, cutting billions of dollars in debt. New universities, roads, airports, and businesses are rebuilding the country, and the Somali diaspora sends home more than $1.4 billion a year, fueling growth and opportunity. Part for the hopeful future. Somalia is still fragile and faces real challenges, but it's no longer just the world's most failed state. It's a country rebuilding itself step by step through resilience, entrepreneurship, and determination. Somalia's story proves that even from decades of conflict and crisis, recovery is possible. If you thought Somalia was only about war and piracy, think again. This is a nation rewriting its future. What do you think? Will Somalia become a success story in the next decade? Let me know in the comments.